Hi everyone, welcome to science today. We are going to do the fizzy rainbow or rainbow fizz science experiment today. So first I want to go through the overview that I sent you, and these are just the steps of the scientific method that we use, and it just will help you when you do the experiment yourself. You can go through it and just follow this, or you can just watch the video and kind of read through it while I do it and just follow along, okay? So the next thing I gave you was the science experiment itself. And it says the rainbow baking soda and vinegar experiment, but I like to call it the rainbow fizz experiment. So we'll keep on that. The next thing I gave you was the scientific method that's adapted for our students. Again, it's observe, predict, explore, and check. And then I also gave you this packet where it talks about the steps more in depth. So we have observe, what do we need? Predict, what will it do? Explore, look, listen, taste, feel, and smell. And what did it do for check? Okay, so we'll keep those on hand. And let's start the science experiment. The first thing we need to do, we need to look at the scientific method. First it says observe, wonder, ask questions, discuss the materials needed for the experiment. What do we need? We need baking soda. We need vinegar. We need a syringe. And we need food coloring. And I also have some water. In the experiment itself, it did say have some water also with it. And I brought a small bowl and a bigger container with a spoon. And I also got a little bowl for the vinegar because it will be hard for me to put the syringe in the vinegar container. So it's just easier if I just put it in the small bowl. So that is all that we need. It's a lot. And then the next thing we need to do the second step of the scientific method, which is predict. Plan and predict what is going to happen. What will it do? Will vinegar make the baking soda fizz, or will nothing happen? I want you to predict right now. What one do you think is going to happen? Vinegar makes baking soda fizz or nothing? Choose it right now. You can pause it if it takes you a little bit to predict. And then come back and we will do the third step of the scientific method, which is explore. All right, let's do the experiment. We need to touch, we need to feel, we need to look, we need to listen and taste. Look, listen, taste, feel, and smell. You can taste this one because all of these are edible. I just wouldn't really recommend it because I don't think it's going to taste well. So, but you can do everything else unless you want to taste it, but I wouldn't taste it. So, all right, let's do it. Let's start the experiment. All right. Okay, tells you what. Okay, how to make rainbow colored baking soda. So we need 4 big scoops. 4 big scoops. So I'm going to put in this bowl of baking soda. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And so I'm going to do this 4 different times. I'm going to do it with the red, with the blue, with the green, and with the yellow food coloring. So all right. And then it says add 2 to 3 drops. First I'll do yellow. Or more if you would like. So I'm going to do 3. 1. Here, if you can see. 1, 2, 3. And then it says pour a small amount of water into the bowl, like a teaspoon or 2. So I'm just going to pour a little bit. then I think we'll stir it up. Stirring it up, making sure the yellow goes. Wow, got two, look at that yellow. And then when I'm done mixing, I'm going to put it in the container. Alright, so that is done. I am just going to wipe off the spoon. And just wipe this out just a little bit. Okay. So, now I got to do the blue. So I'm making 4 big scoops. 1, 2, woo, make a mess. 2, 3, 1 more, 4, and making a mess. Okay, we'll do blue, and we'll just do 3 drops. 1, 2, 3. And then we pour a little bit of water in it. Just a little bit. And then we mix it up. And then after it's all mixed, we'll put it in the container next to the yellow. Okay. And I'm going to get another paper towel, just kind of wipe it off. Because I don't really want to mix the colors. And kind of just, there we go. And then next one, since we did the yellow blue, we got to do the red. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 drops of red food coloring. 1, 2, 3. A little bit of water. Mix it up, get it to be red. Okay, put it here. I think I put a little too much water in this one, but that's okay. It'll still work. Again, with the paper towel, wipe the spoon off. And then I'm going to use it to put the rest of it in. Okay. All right. And last but not least, green. So 4 big scoops. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, done with the baking soda. Now we have to put the 3 drops of green food coloring in. 1, 2, 3. And then a little bit of water and stir it up. Stirring it up. Kind of look like pastel colors. All right. All right, pour it in. All right, done with that. All right, let's look. Okay. All right, so now it says, now that we dyed the baking soda, okay, so they dyed it each color of the rainbow, but I don't have that many colors, so I only did yellow, blue, red, and green. So now we're done with the water. Let me just wipe this real quick because it's a little wet. Okay, so now I'm gonna put a little bit of vinegar into my little glass jar. Okay, and if you can smell, if you guys are doing the experiment yourself, you can smell it. Whew, it's a very strong scent. So you can definitely smell that. You can try smelling the baking soda. I don't really smell anything. All right, so then it says then you start to drop and see what happens. What's happening? What is happening to the baking soda when I'm putting the vinegar on it? What do you notice? What I notice is that it looks like it's fizzing, but not only is it fizzing, the baking soda is getting bigger. It's starting to expand from the vinegar, which means that there's a chemical reaction happening. You can see it. See? Do a little more, but look, it's like puffy. All right. On here it says that the students really liked popping the bubbles, so there are some bubbles in here. But yeah, so that is our experiment. Let's do the 4th step of the scientific method, which is check. What did it do? We need to review and make reflections. What happened? Did the vinegar make the baking soda fizz, or did nothing happen? I want you guys to write down what you think it happened. I'm pretty sure the vinegar made the baking soda fizz. I think I put a little too much vinegar in it. But I should just maybe not did as much, because then it was like, it also expanded. It made the baking soda puffy. So that was really cool. I enjoyed that experiment. I hope you guys did too. That is it for me for today. I will see you tomorrow for a morning meeting, okay? You guys have a great rest of your day, all right? Bye.